In this day and age, story-driven games often suffer from a stigma that they are seen as more like glorified movies rather than actual games, because of their focus on showcasing the story through plenty of cutscenes and having little to no gameplay or any kind of player input. In a market full of these glorified visual novels and a complete genre full of walking simulators, A Way Out manages to avoid the stigma by making every moment of its co-op story fully interactive, one where both gameplay and the story blend in to reach their full potential and keep both the co-op players engaged and entertained.
Prison. Any questions?
Only thing that will set me free is walking out the front door.
When are we allowed visitors in here?
It'll free your mind.
You better stop taking those drugs.
The game follows the story of Vince, a banker sent to jail for a crime he didn't commit, and Leo, a thief sent to jail for a heist that went seriously wrong. The game sets both protagonists to meet up and join forces so they can break out of prison and set right the things that went wrong for the both of them.
Come on now.
The gameplay has each player controlling a protagonist, sometimes dealing with scenarios exclusive to Vince or exclusive to Leo, and sometimes working together in order to achieve an objective. Each interaction tends to go differently depending on which character does what, and which character chooses what to say or do.
Fuck do you think you are, man?
Mind your own fucking business,
I
alright?
want to turn you into
I wanna
goddamn
fuck you up, I'm gonna fuck you up right now.
Raccoon, motherfucker.
What the hell? Break it up, guys! Stop!
This is by far the biggest draw of the game. It is one of the first story-driven adventure games I played that can only be played cooperatively. You cannot play with randoms, and you cannot play it with an AI partner. You have to play this with somebody in your friends list, and better yet, it only takes one person owning a copy of the game for the both of you to be able to play the game.
Oh, god damn it, this water smells like shit. Oh!
Well, it is shit.
Are you being funny now?
No, I'm just stating facts. You're wading in actual shit.
Fuck you, man!
Even though it is a pretty linear experience, the gameplay lets both players have plenty of freedom to mess around as they please, interact with characters and objects in the game however they want to do it, sometimes even leading to both players having some fun little moments. The game is paced in a way that you can simply go ahead and have a good laugh with your partner, without the game pressuring you to continue or holding your hand like an on-rails experience, which can actually make for some pure unadulterated fun. Some of my most favorite moments of the game actually happen by simply messing around with my co-op partner rather than simply sitting back and watching the story unfold. You can see that I can pull it off! I can see, but I'm okay! The game is also one of the most forgiving games I have played when it comes to making mistakes. It doesn't matter how much you or your partner mess things up, you will always be taken back a couple of seconds before your failure. While some may consider this a little bit too cheap, I do see why the developers will do something like this. It is always best to let both players overcome the obstacles as soon as possible, instead of simply getting stuck getting both players eventually frustrated. This game after all is more about fully experiencing it with a friend, and less about overcoming a gameplay challenge, because that's not what adventure games are about.
Good. Hey, Alex! Look who's here!
Alex! Hey, buddy.
What adventure games are about, however, is the story. I can best describe the ordeal of Vince and Leo as one big emotional roller coaster, one that you could easily find in cinema or in a televised police drama. Your mileage may vary, of course, but for me, this is one of the best stories I got to experience in a game. You get to both laugh and cry or get very emotional with all the ups and downs that the story has to offer. A big part of the charm, of course, comes from how much time you get to spend with the character you play as. It is a lot easier to get invested in a story and its characters in a game when you get to interact with them directly through the gameplay, Show, don't tell goes the phrase. And for video games, letting you simply go ahead and experience the entire game through every one of its elements without too much restriction is always of essence.
Whoa! My back!
A Way Out is overall a fantastic game, and I think it is a great step in the right direction for story-driven adventure games. Even if you don't plan to replay it to see the different choices and endings the game has to offer, it is still well worth at least one playthrough. And playing it with a friend most likely guaranteed you're going to have a blast. And that's why I'm giving A Way Out a very fantastic 9 out of 10. Even if you're not too much into adventure games, this game will still be well worth your while.